Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm just here pulling off some line. I'm getting ready for a tournament. Head-to-head fishing is actually what it's called, and I'm fishing it with my 8-year-old boy, so I'm actually getting ready his rod and reel for that tournament, and I'm pulling off some line that we've had on pretty much all of last year. He actually was one of the main field testers of the Berkley forward braid for me. You know, he kind of adopted this rod as his, so I'm re-rigging it up for him for this season as well, at least in the tournament. I mean, absolutely, I can grab it too if I want. In fact, he's pretty fortunate because he's using one of my favorite reels, the Abu Garcia Xenon MGX spinning reel. Most 8-year-old boys do not get to throw a high quality spinning reel like that, but anyways, I'm sitting here rigging up. I'm starting to get a few things ready. Head-to-head fishing is a super cool format. He and I fish as a team. It's a 4-hour total weight tournament where we fish against one other team, and it's kind of a match style fishing. At the end of the season, you have a record versus other teams, and then you can go on to a bracket style championship. So we're really looking forward to it. You can actually watch us fish live. Headtoheadfishing.com, the YouTube channel. Also, if you have fixed TV, you can watch it that way. But we'll be fishing live. So if you want to see Hank and I fish a tournament together, we all are going to have camera boats in our boat. And the last thing I want for him is to potentially break one off because he's using line that's almost a year old. And the reality is, I actually feel like this line would hold up just well, just fine. I mean, like I said, this is the forward braid that I put on last summer, and we fished it for the next, I mean, the whole rest of the year, all the way up into ice up in November. And I had zero issues with it. I just feel like I personally would feel terrible if he broke off a fish because we didn't put some fresh line on. I just feel like I should be doing that. So we're going to re-spool it with the exact same line that we have on, the Berkley forward braid 10-pound test. If you haven't used it, I highly recommend it. The couple of benefits to it: one, it casts really well. You know, it holds its construction as you're fishing it. So a lot of other braids will start to fray, and as your fishing line frays, that will actually slow down the speed of the line going out of your rod as you cast it. You know, as your guide train will actually slow down because it catches on those frays. So you maintain extremely long casting distance, and the smoother and better it comes off, the better your casting accuracy is. And for my little 8-year-old boy, those are two huge factors for him, being able to cast a little bit further, as well as accuracy, because as good as he thinks he is, he still ends up in the trees once in a while. The other cool thing too is because of the small diameter, it sinks really well. So for some techniques, if you want your bait to sink faster, having a braid that cuts through the water like the forward braid helps you keep your bait in the strike zone longer. And again, having this rod and reel specifically for Hank, the nice thing about having the line that sinks a little bit faster, he doesn't generally have the patience that you or I would have. So when he's fishing what I will be rigging up, his favorite bait right here, the little 3-inch Pit Boss on a Core Tackle hover rig, that's his go-to bait. But that's a 3/64 ounce bait, and allowing that bait to sink faster is actually really helpful for him because he doesn't generally have the patience to let a really light bait glide to the bottom like it does. So having a line like forward braid that sinks faster allows him to get his bait and keep it in the strike zone longer, which I truly believe basically ends up in him getting a few extra bites. I'm really excited to see how this goes, to be honest with you. My biggest concern right now is the fact that I got to have him up probably at about 4 o'clock in the morning. I've never gotten him up really early like that. So I think he's going to be just fine to the tournament, through the tournament, and I'm willing to bet you, though, within the first 5 minutes of the car ride home, he's going to be out cold. And the cool thing, too, is we have a Wednesday nighter tomorrow, or not tomorrow, in 2 days as well. So we're going to do the head-to-head fishing from 7 to 11, and then depending on how he's feeling, we may do the first Wednesday nighter of the year on the river here as well, which means come Thursday, he's probably going to be a bear. And the thing is, then on Friday, we head out to fish the St. Jude charity event over on the Mississippi River. That's Saturday and Sunday. So I'm really looking forward to the week. I know he is as well. I don't know that he fully understands how exhausted he's going to be. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be wrong. The kid is full of energy. And, you know, if we're catching a few bass, he'll probably just be right there ready to roll. So I'm going to continue to get this rigged up and ready to go. Guys, check out the forward braid. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried this yet, I think you're going to love it. I've been using it. I've switched almost every spinning reel over to it, except for a couple that I like to fish around thicker grass. I like the Berkley X5 for that because it's less strands. It's a little bit more rope-like, which actually cuts through the grass better. This stuff is so smooth for anything I'm doing open water fishing, whether it's drop shots, Ned rigs, hair jigs, spy baits, small swim baits, anything where I'm not really fishing around heavy cover. I actually prefer the forward braid over all of the other braids that I'm throwing right now. So give it a try. It comes in several different diameters. You get several different colors, including a high vis yellow, which is really nice as well. Just check it out. I'll put a link to it in the video description if you want to give it a try. Otherwise, guys, stay tuned for head-to-head fishing Wednesday, 7 to 11, head-to-head fishing YouTube channel, Fix TV. They'll have it live. You can watch us fish. And I'm going to try to do recaps on my channel right here as well. So if you can't watch it live because you're at work, then you'll be able to watch a recap video. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I got work to do. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned. We'll have a new video coming out tomorrow.